Samuel Vance had lived beside these mountains for over 20 years. He knew every winter storm before it arrived. And today, the sky was warning him once again. Years earlier, Samuel built these snow fences for one reason. They trapped, blowing snow before it buried the only road leading to town. The new HOA hated the fences. They claimed the barriers ruined their expensive neighborhood view. One afternoon, the HOA delivered their demand. They insisted Samuel remove every section of his snow fence immediately. Samuel warned them the fences protected everyone, not just his ranch. But no one wanted to hear decades of experience. Under legal pressure, Samuel finally gave in. The fences that had protected the valley for years disappeared in a single afternoon. With nothing left to slow the wind, the open fields became a highway for drifting snow. Samuel quietly watched the weather getting worse. The forecast confirmed his fears. A powerful blizzard would arrive before sunrise. The neighborhood ignored every warning. Most believed the coming storm would be just another snowfall. As darkness covered the valley, the first powerful gusts arrived. Samuel knew the real test would begin before dawn. The blizzard arrived hours earlier than expected. Within minutes, the valley disappeared behind walls of blowing snow. Without the snow fences, nothing slowed the wind. Massive drifts buried the entrance road faster than anyone imagined. Morning commuters never made it out. One vehicle after another became trapped in the growing drifts. Even the snowplow couldn't break through. The drifting snow was arriving faster than it could be cleared. For the first time, the HOA realized something was terribly wrong. The only road in or out had completely vanished beneath the snow. Samuel didn't celebrate. He simply watched the storm do exactly what he warned about. Emergency crews reached the area, but even they couldn't force their way through the frozen barrier. With no other option, the HOA leaders crossed the snow-covered fields. This time, they came too. Samuel asking for help. The same people who demanded the fences be removed now stood quietly on Samuel's porch. They admitted they needed his experience. Samuel pointed to a map and explained exactly why the road had disappeared. If they wanted everyone safely out, they would have to work with nature, not against it. Samuel explained that the snow wasn't the real problem. The wind had nowhere to stop, so it piled everything on to the only road. Following Samuel's plan, road crews gathered every available machine. Timing would be critical before another wave of drifting snow arrived. Years of work in the land gave Samuel an advantage. He knew the safest path through the storm better than anyone else. The machines fought through walls of compacted snow. Progress came slowly, but the road finally began to reappear. Samuel stopped the crews several times. He knew clearing snow meant nothing unless the wind was controlled first. Temporary barriers were quickly built where the original fences once stood. Almost immediately, the drifting snow began collecting away from the road. For the first time in 2 days, hope returned. The neighborhood could finally see the road again. The HOA president admitted they had made a costly mistake. Samuel accepted the apology without anger or celebration. Within days, new snow fences stretched across the ranch once again. This time, everyone understood why they belonged there. The next storm came only weeks later, but the road stayed open. Sometimes the best lessons come from listening to those who know the land. Ho Drama Neighbor.